Hello, and thank you for clicking on the help video. In this example, I'm going to provide you again the assistance in answering a question very similar to the one that you have for homework. We begin by reading here that we have that f is a function represented by the graph shown below. So this graph represents the function f of x. And our objective here is to draw the graph of g, given that g is going to be the inverse of this. So all we want to do is draw the inverse of this. So what's going to happen here is that if we label and identify what the input and output values are to this red graph, starting again at these vertices here, we can connect these vertices after, again, getting the inverse of them. So this point right here is -8, -4, -4, -1. This point up here, that is at -2, 6. And the third one is, the fourth one, I'm sorry, the final one is 4, 8. So what an inverse function does, it simply identifies the opposite operation, which ultimately boils down in terms of the points and this graph, is just switching the x and y values. So the x and y values for the inverse will be -4, -8, -1, -4, +6, -2, and 8 and 4. So all I did, like I mentioned earlier, is simply switch this and this, made these the x values, and made these the y values. So let's just plot them, and that's how we're going to get our graph. So we're going to plot them again in order, starting with -4 and -8, -1, -4, 6 and -2, and then 8 and 4. So here is your inverse to this function f. I hope this video was helpful.